Okay, welcome to the infant massage session. Infants do greatly benefit from the power of touch from infancy, meaning the day that they're born, all the way throughout up to 1 year. You can do massages on babies and toddlers and so forth. But infant massages are very, very, very crucial to their well-being and or upbringing. Here we go. So the most important thing to remember is wherever you're doing the massage session, that is actually inside of a warm room, meaning that the temperature is nice and warm, it's not too cold, and there's not ceiling fans going on in the room, in the house, directly over the baby in the room. Because infants obviously are sensitive to touch and they can get chilled real easily. With that being said, when the baby is declothed, undressed, we want to make sure that we just have its pamper on, just a diaper, just a pamper, right? However, you want to have a nice receiving blanket around, so that way when we're working on the baby, we can cover up any of the limbs that we're not working on, so the baby's staying nice and warm. Because mind you, he has no clothes on. He or she has no clothes on. Okay, so the first limb we're going to work on is the foot, the leg. You're going to cover up everything else and just expose the little baby's foot, just like such. Expose the little baby's foot. You're going to stabilize the ankle with your two hands, two fingers, gripping the bottom of the base of the leg. Stabilize it nice and firm. Nice and firm. Using your finger or your thumb, I kind of do it this way, backwards this way. There we go, much better. With lubricant, you're going to massage the baby's foot in circular strokes. Now, when I say lubricant, you want to make sure that you use any lube, lotion, or oil that is infant approved. That is, mean it's used specifically for infants. So, of course, you have baby oil, baby lotion, everything like that. As long as it's been tested to work or be used on babies is what you want to use. And or just raw coconut oil. Raw coconut oil is always best to use on anybody. And it's really soft. It's fragrance, typically fragrance free. It doesn't have like a very strong odor, so the babies are not super sensitive to it. Okay, so with lubricant, you're going to press in nice and firmly and do circular strokes all the way around. Okay, when I say firmly, I typically mean nice and firm. If you do anything too soft, it can give off a sense of the baby being tickled, right? And they really do not know how to respond to that kind of touch, like a ticklish response. They'll get startled really easy, right? So nice and firm, circular strokes all the way through, all the way up. Now, the baby's natural response to this, like they're actually receiving the touch, is when they relax and their little toes kind of spread open, you know, kind of, oh, okay. That's how we know that they're receiving it well. Okay, circular strokes. Now we're gonna move up to the leg. I'm gonna bring my little baby out here. I have the baby on the little bobby so that you know that he or she is supported. Okay, so you can see the leg. Stabilizing the ankle with lubricant. Remember to use lubricant. We're gonna do long strokes towards the heart. With the leg is pretty small, you can just use the tip of these two fingers. Do long strokes towards the heart, like this. You can even ring all the way up towards the heart. Now, the reason why we go up towards the heart is because we want to promote blood flow to that area forward. And we don't want to pull back too aggressively going this way on the baby's skin, because it can strip blood vessels. So you go all the way up towards the heart on the leg. Okay? Very much. Or rings all the way up towards the heart. Okay. So we did the feet, the leg. Now in the inner thigh here, there's an area that is typically very firm. And it's firm because the baby has been in the fetal position for 9 months, right? In the fetal position like that. So this area is firm because the baby's kind of been stuck in this position. So we want to massage that muscle or that region out nice and gently. Circular strokes towards the heart. to help straighten and strengthen the baby's leg, to keep it from having that baby bow, you know, those bow legs. So massaging this area will help straighten the baby's leg outside of strengthen it as well. So with 2 fingers in the inner thigh, you're going to do circular strokes up towards the heart. Up towards the heart. Mind you, I am using a doll, so you're not going to see no immediate reaction. However, the reaction will be relaxing and just naturally just straightening the leg. Naturally straightening the leg. You'll see that when you start working on it. Those circular strokes in this region all the way towards the heart. Now, whatever you do on this side, you're going to do on the other side. You just want to balance the baby out. Just basically want to balance the baby out. And it doesn't mean you have to count how many strokes you did on this side and then count how many strokes you did on the other side. It's just typically remembering to massage to do the feet, long strokes towards the heart, and then working at inner thigh. Again, circular strokes stabilizing the baby's leg with lubricant in your thumb, firm pressure, circular strokes, the baby relaxes his toes and opens up to response. Stabilizing the ankle again, long strokes towards the heart. You can even ring like this towards the heart, and then getting right in that inner thigh, getting right in that little inner thigh area and massaging it, circular strokes towards the heart. Okay, great. Now we're going to work on the belly. Let me kind of position the doll, the baby this way. There we go. Oh, now we can see. Okay. So, baby got gas. Everybody's saying, my baby's been really gassy. My baby's been really gassy. And that's typically very true. Be mindful that the babies, when they're born, their little bellies are so tiny. They're so tiny. So, and it's trying to get used to working, you know, on the outside, right? And so they typically get air or just get gas bubbles, or maybe even sensitive to the formula, or sensitive to whatever the mom may have been eating that day when it comes to breast milk. But that's okay. We can work it out. Okay. So we want to start at the top at 12 with lubricant and 2 fingers, doing circular strokes all the way around. All the way around, underneath the belly button, and then back up. Circular strokes all the way around. Now, the reason why we start here and do circular strokes underneath the belly button and then all the way around is because this is the exact same direction that the GI tract flow. So we want to promote that movement going the exact same way the GI tract goes. So starting at 12 o'clock, circle strokes all the way around, underneath the belly button, back up. And we do that all the way. And then as you get closer in, because you start outer, you come closer into the belly button and you just kind of come back out. Okay, do it that way. You can also, with lubricant, 2 fingers, nice, firm pats underneath and around. Okay. And then, of course, there's all different kinds of like movement you can do to help baby relieve that gas. One very common is taking the baby's legs, right, bending at the knee, assisting them in applying pressure forward on their abdomen, like this, right? Release, applying pressure on the abdomen with their little knees, and then release. And once you do that, you might notice them actually passing that air or passing that gas, and that's what we want to do. But the most important stroke or the technique is the massage stroke. Circular motions clockwise all the way around. Okay. Sometimes you can tell if the baby is constipated. It might be pretty firm to touch. Yeah, firm to touch, and or maybe warm, and or sometimes the belly's a little protruded outward, meaning that it's pretty full or constipated. And if you just find that, you just kind of massage it, help the that area to pass. Okay, we've done the feet, we've done the legs. Now we're going to do the chest. Okay, now this is the baby's breastplate. You want to find right above the breastplate with lubricant. You're going to press, and you're just going to come up and over the shoulders, up and over the shoulders, right by the breastplate. Pressure up and over the shoulder. This helps with chest congestion, and it also helps with colic as well. Pressing up and over the shoulders, up and over the shoulders. Okay. Now we're going to work on the arms. Arms are my favorite part because I can get a lot of areas working on the arms, different positions to say too, but be mindful they're really squirmy. The legs are, we're used to the legs, but the arms are pretty squirmy. So what you want to do again is to stabilize. It's very important that the baby knows that you're there. Okay, because they're pretty squirmy, they're going to move their arms more. What you're going to do is not hold them down, like because they're moving a lot, you're just going to move with them. So as the baby moves, you move, but you're still stabilizing. With lubricant, stabilizing maybe with one hand, lubricant on this finger, sliding through the palm and doing those circular strokes again. Circular strokes once more. Okay. Their response is to naturally just kind of open up the fingers and let them receive the touch. Okay. Same thing. You're going to do long strokes towards the heart, straight, stabilizing with the one hand. You can also ring up and towards the heart over the shoulder. Okay. Just guiding it, just look softly, just kind of guiding the stretch or guiding the pull as you're doing the massage. I also like to do this on their sides. It's just kind of easier for me to get a lot of areas this way, more specifically the baby's spine. So let's kind of turn this way so you can see more. Here we go. Very well. Come on. Okay, so baby's resting on the pillow or a boppy or whatever you may have on the bed. We're doing long strokes towards the heart, and for demonstration purposes I'm just going to come up a little further so you can see what I'm doing here. We have, look, the baby's spine, right? We don't want to put any direct pressure on the spine. All the strokes are going to be opposite of the spine, going upward again towards the heart. Upward towards the heart. 2 fingers, lubricant, circular strokes. Up, around the neck, massaging the neck a little bit. Long strokes with lubricant. Up towards the neck, massaging the neck. Stabilizing the baby with one hand and utilizing the other hand. Stabilizing the baby with one hand, utilizing the other hand to do the massage. Okay? And this is for demonstration purpose, but typically the baby's resting, and then I'm holding the baby and I'm massaging this way, right? And then the circular strokes. Also, when they're laying on their side, I get full access to those side ribs. All these muscles attached to the ribs, right? Then breathe better, right? So with lubricant, 2 fingers, circular strokes along the rib cage. Nice and firm, but not hard, and not too light to where they feel like they're going to be, tickled. Okay. Also in this position, I can do more leg work. Coming up and around the hips, all strokes towards the heart. And I can also work on the baby's head, the skull. Now this matter here, the skull itself, it's nice and firm, and it's mobile. It moves. It actually It's structured to move a little bit, and the reason that is so is to promote closure over the soft spot. So we know the baby has a soft spot here and a soft spot here. We do not, as I'm demonstrating, we do not want to put direct pressure on those soft spots, but we do want to put direct pressure on the matter around it, the skull itself, to promote closure over those soft spots. So when the baby's in a sideline position on the bed or the pillow or the boppy, stabilizing with one hand and massaging with the other, you can do circular strokes along the skull, all the way in towards the back, and upward, nice and firm. I know this may look a little awkward. This is a doll. However, the baby is not going to be, his head is not going to be moving like this. This is just my baby alive massage doll. Okay. Circle, 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 circle. And again, the reason why we do these strokes, this massage technique on the head, is to promote closure over the soft spots. Okay? Again, whatever we do on one side, we want to do on the other. We want to balance this baby out. Okay, so we're going to move the baby on the other side. Yeah, okay, this is for demonstration purposes. And do the arm. Just a slight pull to help stretch. Stabilizing, pulling back, working the spine, the muscles around the spine, not putting direct pressure here. Nope, 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 nope. No pressure there, just pressure, firm touch along the spine, the muscles along the spine, and come up. And as you get more comfortable, you tend to realize you have more area to work with, right? You got access to these legs again in this sideline position. I really love the sideline position because I can really get in there. And when I'm actually doing the sessions on these babies, they melt and I get so involved. I have so much area to work in. I got so many little muscles I can get to, especially the ones in the glutes, right? Okay, awesome. And then again, sideline position, working that skull. Yeah, working that skull. Always stabilizing the baby, making sure that you're there. Circular strokes upward. There we go. Avoiding the soft spots, but putting firm and direct pressure on the other matter, the skull itself, to promote closure over those soft spots. Okay. Also, what's really fun, as they get a little older and you have a boppy, they can dangle off on it. You know, their head is kind of dangling off a little bit. When they do this, their tendency is to lift their head and look around, right? And by doing such, this allows them to strengthen those neck muscles here and the spine muscles in this position, right? They're looking up. I can work the back of the spine really well. I can get into here and they're looking around and they're receiving it well. They're curious, they're looking around and they're getting a little squirmy and they're moving forward. You know, you just stabilize them, and most time is with the bottom, but I'm holding the baby's head here just for demonstration purposes so she can see how the baby moves around. But if I let go here, mind you, if this is a real baby, the baby's gonna be moving its head. To stabilize the baby, this hand is on the baby's bottom, right on the baby's bottom. And I'm doing circular strokes upward or long strokes towards the heart, okay? So much to do. with the infant massage. Infant massage is very beneficial. The power of touch is very beneficial for the baby. It helps with colic, gas, the promoting a proper gait, you know, in the baby's walk with the baby's legs. Yeah, chest congestion, all of the above, all of the above. So here is my simple demo, maybe not simple, short demo on an infant massage, the technique itself, using a firm touch, circular strokes towards the heart, being mindful of the soft spots on the top of the baby's head, promoting, helping to eliminate gas by going the same direction as a GI tract on the belly, and just for stability, comfort. This is well received after massage, after bath, before bath, before bedtime, or after eating. It's really great to have. Okay.